Hey guys, what's going on? It's your girl Tally back again. Um, I just want to discuss a very real topic with you guys, some enlightening topic that enlightened me. So I just want to share it with you guys. Most everything that I talk about on here is something that it took place in the past, is taking place, it currently something that I'm going through, because that's basically the best place for any speaker to speak from, speaking from experience, speaking from something that you're enduring or you have endured, and something that you have overcame, and just talk about it, to share that, to connect with people. So maybe if they're going through the same thing, you can give them some tips, some pointers, and help them, to overcome whatever it is. So today I just want to talk about how it all starts at the head. Okay, and what am I talking about? That means, I don't know, should I get into it? It all starts at the head. So everything you want for your life, everything you want to see manifest, everything you want to see accomplished, in any way that you want to better yourself, it all starts in your head. All right. So it's not a bad thing to take inventory, I would say, about what's going on in your head. Take inventory, think about the things that's going on in your head, the messaging you're giving yourself. Think also the vision that you have for your life, whatever you want to see happen, the things that probably hold you back, and just use that time to what is it? It's like a closet, I would say. When you're doing like some kind of spring cleaning in your closet, and you go into your closet and you see what you're gonna keep and what you're gonna throw away. That's exactly what you need to do in your head. You need to think about or go over all those self-deprecating thoughts, which are thoughts that hold you back, make you feel unworthy, make you feel like you're not good enough. Probably what you have said to yourself, but it usually stems from what other people have said to you and how people have treated you. So when you allow that to just stay inside of you, it causes you to without, like, automatically down yourself, automatically think of yourself that you're not capable of achieving whatever you set out to achieve. So you have to go into your head, and you got to realize, like, where's this thought coming from? That's what I mean, take inventory. You got to, like, why is this thought here? Where's it coming from? Does it help me in my journey in trying to take my life to the next level, or is it holding me back? And it has to start in the head. Not only that it all starts in the head, it has to start in the head. These headquarters, people don't realize how powerful it really is. If you don't have a vision for your life, or if you don't have a good vision for your life, then the rest of your life, the actual life, your physical life, this world that you live in, is just gonna follow suit. Everything you do in your life, everything you accomplish, everything you don't accomplish, everything you want to be, everything that you don't become, any kind of life you choose to live, what people don't realize, or maybe they do, is that it all starts in your head. Now, I want to tell you guys that because I was having a conversation with somebody, right? And this person, they said to me, they was like, oh, it was kind of mean, but it was kind of mean, but hey, it opened my eyes to something as well. And the person was like, you think you're doing better, but it's only in your head. And of course, that could have been a place where, like, it could have been something that hurt me and tried to pull me back, because that's gonna happen in life. In this journey, when you're doing the things you're supposed to do to move your life forward, things are gonna be said to you. It's gonna come from everywhere. It's not even, where that came from, where that comment came from. It's not the first person, and it's not going to be the last person who tries to say something that is derogatory, that could have potential to hold me back, but of course I'm not gonna let it, because I've come too far, I've seen too much to let it go now, but and then my faith and my optimism is just up there, it's just too much. But this person said, you think you're doing better, but it's only in your head. And it made me think. It did make me think, because that's something. If someone means it towards you as something like that's derogatory, it's gonna make you think like, am I real? Everything I'm doing is, and how great that I'm feeling about myself, the strides that I'm taking, the daily habits that I'm implementing every day, because that's where it starts. That's where you have to start. You have to, after you have the vision in your head, you have to implement those daily habits to see that vision come into fruition. So all the strides that I'm making, as hard as I'm working out, you feel me? I'm like, I work full time. I'm a full time student. I'm starting a business. Everything that I'm choosing to do right now, that comment made me say, is it really all in my head? And I was thinking about it. I was pondering about it. I'm still pondering about it, because that's what hurtful comments do. Like sometimes the people cheering you on and saying like, you go girl, sometimes those are less effective than that one person who has something negative to say, and we all know that. So that comment made me think, it's like, is this really all in my head? Everything I'm doing, all the effort I'm doing, is it really all in my head? And then a thought came in. And it was the best thought. And the thought was, it has to start in the head. It has to start in the head. Do you hear me, people? It has to start in the head. Everything that you want for your life, everything that you want to do, if you want to turn over a new leaf of positivity, thinking positive thoughts about yourself, how your life is gonna go, it must start in the head. So this person, I guess they thought they said something to me that would hurt me. But really, what it really brought me to, what it really opened my eyes to see, is it has to start in the head. It has all the positivity, everything that you want for your life, the vision. If you want to upgrade your life, if you want to change your life, if you want to think on a new level, if you want to make money on a new level, if you're trying to take your body, like your physical body, to a new level, if you're trying to do something different when it comes to your emotional state, everything has to start in the head. First of all, you got to believe that you could do it. Hello, somebody. You got to believe that you can do it. You got to rearrange and change those thoughts or eradicate, which means get rid of everything in your mind that tells you that you can't, that you're not capable, that you're not worthy. This is what you have to do. And all of that starts in the head. So that's what I wanted to remind you guys about, because if I'm getting attacked in this way, then somebody else is getting attacked in this way. I'm not special, I think when you guys hear me say that, you guys think that I feel like I'm lowly about myself. I know I'm special in the ways I am special, but I'm not special in the fact that I'm the only one who would receive any kind of mental, spiritual, emotional, physical attacks, because when you make the decision to want to see better for your life, there is going to be pushback. There is going to be opposition. You gotta expect that. There's gonna be things that come that's gonna make you want to question yourself. That's gonna make you want to stop doing what you want to do, what you call to do. But you can't allow that to happen. And here's one more trick that I use for when any kind of opposition comes my way, or anything happens that makes me feel any kind of way, certain type of way, just negative, basically. When things come like that to me, I'm like, I picture everything I have going on, everything I want to do, my vision, everything I'm working for. I picture all of that. And I say, all right, then stop. Oh, sorry. God, I said, all right. It's funny because I'm not going to stop. But that's what I do to myself to get myself back on track and help myself realize that any little thing that comes your way, it doesn't have the right. It doesn't have the right, and no matter how challenging it may seem, no matter how hurtful it may seem, it's not enough for you to stop. It's not enough for you to want to stop. Because if I stop, where am I gonna go back to? Where am I gonna go back to? Like, I have something to go back to, but I'm gonna go back to the life that I didn't want to live, the life that I prayed to get out of. No, absolutely not. So that's exactly what I do. I picture everything I'm working on, everything I'm working towards, all the steps, all the daily habits, everything that I'm doing in my life. You feel me? So I picture all of that, and I whenever the adversity or the opposition comes, I picture it. I'm like, all right. So obviously this adversity, obviously this opposition has come into my life. Obviously, it has come into my life to try to get me to stop what I'm doing, to try to derail me. So when I picture everything I'm working on, and I say to myself, okay, then stop. If it hurts that bad, if it makes you feel that bad, if it makes you feel like you don't want to continue on the path that you're doing, okay, then stop. That's what I said. Okay, then stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. Throw everything that you're doing away. So, and when I think of it like that, I'm like, hell no. Okay? I'm like, no, absolutely not. Why? Because there is nothing worth the feeling. There's nothing worth it. There's nothing worth the feeling. There's nothing better than the feeling of you actually making the strides to better yourself. There's nothing better than the feeling than you actually implementing those daily habits successfully. My God, successfully. There's nothing better than that feeling. Some of you, maybe you haven't gone on that journey yet, and on that path yet to experience that. And I have faith that you will. And when you experience those, like, you're actually, the things that you actually want to be disciplined about and things that you want to see happen in your life, and you actually see them occurring, and then you're actually implementing successful daily habits to get you towards all the goals that you want to see, and it's working. There is no better feeling, and there is probably almost, because I haven't dealt with all the opposition in the world, but there's, at this point, I'm just going to say, there's almost no adversity or almost no opposition that is big enough, that is strong enough to want to get you to stop doing what you are doing, to take away that feeling that it gives you, that empowered. And the feeling is you just feel empowered. I've said this in other videos. It feels like fire is coming through your veins. You understand? You don't have time to worry about nothing else. You don't feel like nothing else is more important than this, and then you're holding on to it. It's not slipping through your fingers, because when God gives you something, it's not gonna slip through your fingers, baby. If you're managing it right, it's not slipping through your fingers. But you holding on to it because you're like, whoa, because where I come from and what I'm experiencing right now, I cannot let this go. So there's no opposition, no adversity, nothing anybody could say, do, that's gonna make you want to give up on this empowering, invigorating feeling that you have. You feel alive. You feel more alive. You thought you was alive before. You feel more alive than you ever felt before in your life. So I just wanted to get that out there, empower somebody. Love you guys. Stay on track. And if you want to get on track, the time is now. See you later.